Hey, what's up, y'all? So I really wanted to just get on here and share my opinion of a few habits that have made our generation of men a lot weaker. And these are just a few habits that as a 30-year-old man, I would cut out by now. Coming in at number one has to be porn. And this is by far the hardest one. It is making you hypersexual, which actually makes you less masculine. Because all it's doing is stripping away your self-control and your self-discipline. And I know it's tough. Trust me, I know. And I'm not saying cut it cold turkey, maybe just limit to once a week. Then after 3 months, once every 2 weeks. Man that can control his sexual desires, bro, is fucking top tier. Number two is not sleeping. Yeah, I know everybody's chasing their goals and chasing their money, but you have to rest. Society has conditioned us to always just be on the go. And there's this quote by Dalai Lama. He said, what surprised me most about man is that he sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices his money to recuperate his health. He is so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present. He lives as if he's never gonna die and then dies having never really lived. Moral of the story, bro, get your rest, prioritize your health. Third thing that's just making us weaker, ignoring mental health. Suicide rates are insanely high. I think we can all agree, man or woman, that life is just difficult. It's hard. Trust me, I was raised in a household where mental illness was like bullshit. Anxiety to my mom? You're depressed? What? Until I met this lady at a bar one day and she simplified it for me. She said, if you saw a handicapped person with like a missing leg, right? I said, mm-hmm. She said, you wouldn't just tell that person to just get up and run, would you? I was like, no. Why would you tell a person suffering anxiety or depression to just go? She said, just because you can't see it does not mean it doesn't exist. I was like, wow. Fourth reason why we are weaker, the overconsumption of other people's lives. What it does is it decreases your own self-perception. There's no coincidence with the rise of social media and the rise of depression. We've become too consumed with what everybody else is doing, and we don't even live life. We're too busy trying to live everybody else's life. These podcasts are killing our sense of accountability. We got the shoot 'em up, bang bang, misogynistic music. Then we got the sexy red. And trust me, I have nothing against her. She's a great artist. The messages being portrayed in our music is tainting our brain. Number 5, being the mama's boy. Listen, you gotta leave that nest, my boy. You're gonna have to. I highly suggest living on your own at least once by the time you're 24, 25 years old. What this does, teaches you to adopt maximum responsibility. As men, responsibility is what gives us our purpose, it's our meaning in life, to lift the load. Because if you're not lifting the load, you better believe somebody else is lifting your load. That usually falls on our parents or our significant others. Number 6 is being antisocial shit. Oh, I'm antisocial. That's an excuse. You need to face your fear of socializing and being in the real world. Ever notice how everybody's always on their phone? The moment you feel out of place, your first thing is to check your phone. You gotta break out of that shit as men. We have to. Socializing and networking is vital for your success as a man. It increases your social awareness and your social intelligence. 2 key factors in making money in this world. Social and emotional intelligence is a superpower, bro. Number 7, the last thing that is killing us as men in this generation, when we out here just dating for fun. We just don't know how to sit with ourselves anymore. So we seek constant entertainment and validation from outside sources. I read this quote once. It said, a man that cannot sit with himself would never be able to sit with his wife or his family. Don't get me wrong, I used to be one of them not long ago. But then I realized being able to bag chicks and have sex with multiple chicks, that's easy. That don't make you the man. Really makes you the man is when you know all of these girls are trying to talk to you and you can control that shit knowing that none of them have access to you. Now when I walk into a bar or a club, I might see 2 or 3 girls that's been in my DM, but they can't get close to me. I'm not in every girl's DM. I'm not in every girl's life, and I genuinely take pride in that shit. I really hope these 7 habits, man, help you tap in, especially before you turn 30, 35 years old. I wish these were things somebody would have told me in my 20s. Cheers.